Hey everyone, welcome to this week's superhero memes just for you. I am super excited. I have some really good ones, so let's just go ahead and get into them. So, before I do though, I have to do my due diligence. Make sure you like the video, that would help out a ton. Make sure you're subscribed to the TN2M Shows channel. We have stuff all the time. Let's see here. On Mondays, we have our Bogus and Bonafide series. On Wednesdays, we have our wrestling memes with professional wrestler El Pathetico. Fridays, it's our sit-down stand-up comedy show. And on Saturdays, we have superhero memes with yours truly. So we have stuff all the time, and we really appreciate your support. Now, with that being said, let's get into these memes. All right, so there's 9 Batmen. Okay. 8 Supermen. All right. Is Henry Cavill in that one? This may be an old one. 4 Hulks. Okay. 3 Spider-Men. All right. 2 Wolverines. Well, there's the Henry Cavill Wolverine there, but only 1 blade. That's not true. What about the CW blade? Because they have it looks like in the Superman when they have the CW Superman, and I do see Henry Cavill up there with it too, so that's not correct. Now, Wesley Snipes is the best blade, but yeah, but there was the CW blade, which did not do very well in the ratings. I thought it was okay, but it wasn't the greatest, but I thought it was pretty good. Here you guys go. When you look when your look of a fan favorite character gets spoiled in the first few days of filming or the first couple memes of the episode. That's an awesome looking thing though. That's an awesome looking mask. Does not look happy though, but it's pretty awesome, and kudos for that. All right, comic rule number 1. No one stays dead except Uncle Ben. It used to be Bucky and Uncle Ben, but Bucky came back, of course, as Winter Soldier. So, both of these scenes mean nothing now. Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, sorry. Because, you know what? And here's the thing. I get it. But there's still stories that can be told. And if they're the best characters to tell it with, then I can't complain. I mean, I've seen it too many times as a lifelong comic book fan. So for all you people that just getting into the movies and stuff, get used to it. All right, burned out therapist with family issues and health problems, or the Red Hulk. Harrison Ford is like, I'll take both. I don't know about the therapist part. I mean, he's a general, but whatever. I'm kind of looking forward to it, though. I want to see how he does in that role. All right. Them clearance price latex Wolverine mask isn't real. It can't hurt you. Clearance price latex Wolverine mask. I will say, as weird, as unsettling as it looks, it's pretty cool. I would wear it. I would wear it. Wouldn't you? Would you wear it? I would wear it. I don't have anything I'd wear it with, but I'd wear it. Just have a constant growl the whole time, but yeah. Okay. Okay. You got the black cat there in the background. What is she doing here? Hi, we've met before. I know who you are. Sue. So this must be Sue Storm. I don't know what she's doing with the Fantastic Four. I don't know what Black Cat's doing with the Fantastic Four. It definitely goes against their image. Maybe she's there to visit Spider-Man. Like maybe it's a Future Foundation kind of thing. For those that don't know, Spider-Man is at one point had joined like the Fantastic Four, and they called it the Future Foundation because they were training kids and stuff like that. It was weird. I don't know if it's still active because I haven't read that in a long time, but yeah, maybe Black Cat needed that booty call or something. I don't know. I have no idea. All right. Hey there, Marcus. Venom? Is it really you? Hell yeah, buddy. I'm sorry. Before the Venom movies, where he would actually act this outlandish, I would have never seen this. I could have never pictured this kind of scene. But I do kind of like the outlandish, the crazy, over the top Venom. I'm gonna eat you, but I'm gonna make jokes about it, kind of thing. Like, I kind of dig it. All right, so we have Spider-Man, the death of Gwen Stacy, not the Gweth. The death of Gwen Stacy. Yes, very sad. But the wedding of him and MJ. Yes, anyway. The thing is, the death of Gwen Stacy was like one of his top defining moments, right? Then later on, he gets introduced to MJ. They get married, and Marvel did such hype, like so much hype over this. They actually hired actors to play MJ and Spider-Man and various superheroes, and they did a wedding, like a public wedding in New York City. How awesome was that? As a comic book fan, I wish I could have seen that in person. And part of me is kind of remiss with the fact that when the X-Men North Star, because he was a publicly out gay character, he got married. They could have done something like that live action, put it on YouTube with like clear camera quality and stuff like that as a way to market it, and it would have been huge because it got a lot of media, got a lot of press. But they could have capitalized on it, and they didn't. I'm just saying, like they could have taken the steps that they needed to take, but they didn't. All right, is that Iceman back there? I don't know. But I know it's a thing. Looks like Pyro. I don't know, an AIM guy. I don't know who everyone else is. But instead of clobbering time, it's gambling time. They're throwing some dice. Ben Grimm loves to play cards. He loves to play poker. He loves to have a good time. Loves a cigar in his mouth, a beer in his hand, and I guess cards in the other hand. Well, yeah, that works. So I don't know. Alright. I know who I am. I'm the Doombot who plays the Doombot disguised as another Doombot. Good job, Robert Downey Jr. I would love for that to be in there somewhere. Just slip it in. You're the Doombot playing. You're Doombot 2, but you're going to play Doombot 1. It's going to act like Dr. Doom. Yes, sir. That'd be great. That would be hilarious. Alright, the next Avengers villain. You're a colorful bunch. Captain America. We don't want to fight you, Hulk. Actually, I would like to fight him very much. Now that Wolverine is a part of the MCU, and from what I heard rumors. This is not substantiated yet, at least at the time of this recording. But I heard that Gambit, Channing Tatum Gambit from Deadpool, is now in the MCU as well. So they're the guys I'd be like, I'd very much love to fight them. I'm anxious to see that. I took my wife out to see Deadpool and Wolverine, and she's not a big Channing Tatum fan, but when she saw him as Gambit, she's like, yeah, he does it. He does it well. It was great. Alright. Oh, I wish someone would look at me the way that Deadpool looks at Colossus. That's a cool Colossus, though. They did a good job with the effects on that. I don't know if it was all CGI or if it was like a bodysuit or what. If you know, let me know in the comments. I just can't remember. But they did a good job with Colossus on that. All right, here's our discussion. Who wore it better? Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I'd have to go with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man in my opinion, but let's open this up. Which MCU character had the best costume? That was probably the truest that it could be to the comic book version. Spider-Man was slightly different. Deadpool, he counts now, I guess. Deadpool was probably the one that was the most comic accurate. Because Black Panther had some stuff added in. They had like the lines and stuff. Vision was there for the most part. I'm not counting Black Widow. I mean, a leather bodysuit is a leather bodysuit, right? Captain America was different from the comics, but it was close enough to where you knew exactly what it was. Thor was pretty close, but there were a lot of differences. No, I'm going to go with Deadpool, but who wore it better? Who wore it better? And so the discussion topic this week, which MCU character was the closest or most closely resembled their comic book counterpart? Let me know in the comments. Oh, here we go. How I feel getting out of the bath. I haven't taken a bath in years. I shower. I mean, I'm clean. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I would probably do that. All right. Marvel's fans, DC fans are battling it out. Me, who is a fan of both Marvel and DC. See, I'm playing both sides so that I can always come out on top. It's true. Like, granted, DC movies aren't the best, but I really enjoyed Shazam. I really enjoyed the first Wonder Woman movie. I really enjoyed... are we counting? I enjoyed the Robert Pattinson Batman more than I should have. Because I don't like Robert Pattinson. He was terrible Bruce Wayne. Good Batman. Maybe the best Batman. Terrible Bruce Wayne. And I'll go on record as saying that. I don't like emo Bruce Wayne. Just didn't fit. But he did a great job. Now, Christian Bale, I think he did a great job as Bruce Wayne. Not my favorite Batman. But I don't know. They have some good ones. Alright, we got the Rogues with all the different animated Rogues. I love you girls. Thank you. Rogue is an amazing character. It's an amazing character, and she's just recently, like within the past few years, been coming into her own in the comic books. So I'm kind of wondering how that's going to play out if they bring that character to the MCU. Like, are they going with classic? Because they, in my opinion, they should. Her limitations are what made her great. But I don't know. It would be great to introduce her as the one that took out, because, apparently there's some big hassle and stuff with the Brie Larson Captain Marvel thing. So, if they wanted to get rid of her, introduce Rogue, that way she can take like the flying power and the strength, and that could get rid of Brie Larson. I don't necessarily have. I think Brie Larson's biggest enemy was Brie Larson, personally. But I'm still a fan. I thought she did okay. It wasn't my favorite, but I thought it was okay. All right. When you're trying to eat and someone asks, "Are you hungry?" Like, no, I just have a plate full of food. Like, what do you expect? What do you want from me, jerk? I get that way too. I get very defensive. What I hate is when my wife asks me if I'm hungry after she sees my plate of food, because it makes me just like lose all motivation. Like, are you judging me? I'm like the Hulk. I'm always hungry. All right, we got Doc Ock here, Dr. Octopus. I like my hair. His hair looks better now than it did before with the weird bowl cut. God, that was like the worst hair in comics. All right, this looks like Green Arrow here. I know very little about anything. I didn't even know we were coming here. Oh, we came to the North Pole and Black Canary wore fishnets. Not complaining. This shows a distinct lack of planning. It does. It does. I hate it when I prepare for something or when I don't prepare and then I get caught not preparing. I help out with a couple local scout troops, and yeah, that's one of our biggest things is when you're caught unprepared, like which is kind of their motto is be prepared, right? But you don't want to get caught in this in the rain or anything like that. All right, maximum occupancy has been reached. No, that was my Hulk impersonation. It probably wasn't great, but I like the fact they had all the Thunderbolts in there, and then they just implemented Red Hulk. That would be funny. What if they actually get an industrial, like one of the heavy duty freight elevators, and they do this scene, but with him being able to fit in because it's a freight elevator? That would be kind of funny. Oh, here's a good use for that Wolverine popcorn bucket. Did anyone actually get that? I didn't get one. I just couldn't do it. They're so weird looking. I just couldn't do it. But that is funny. All right, what is this? I told you put on some nice clothes. Unbelievable. Been there, done that. Been there like this week. Like we had a family friend recently pass away, so we had a funeral that we had to attend this past weekend, and told my son about it. Told him he just did laundry too. Like that's the thing. He had just got his laundry done. It's okay. We need this, and it took forever for him to find something because he was like, I don't have these. I was like, you have nice clothes. We got it for you. You haven't grown that much in the past month. Like you can do this. We barely pulled it off. All right. An amateur magician rolled through here a while back. This is Cassandra Nova talking to them in the void. Looks like Paul Rudd was an amateur magician. This sleight of hand. That would explain why he's there as a skeleton. But I think the theories are around now that the amateur magician was Ned from Spider-Man. And that would be pretty funny. That would be pretty awesome if it was Ned. Alright, the first time Wonder Woman shows up and her theme song plays. Turn it up, yeah. I like the Wonder Woman theme song. It's just like this hard guitar riff that just works. It just works. I dig it. I dig it. Alright, I prefer the real Crow. I heard really bad things about this new Crow movie. I'm not looking forward to it. So we got Brandon Lee. I said the real Crow. Mystery Science Theater. Perfection. True. True. No, what can you do, right? I miss Brandon Lee. Alright. When you have to teach the kids that family means nothing in Uno, it doesn't. Especially if you don't play by the official rules where you just keep stacking the plus fours. You get kicked out of wills for that. If you do that to your parents. I'm just letting you know. Alright. Okay, enough time has passed. This is from the new Superman movie, this is the Jimmy Olsen character. That's how he's gonna look. That is definitely better than the Uncle Ben character from Madam Web. Oh no, wait, or was this the Jimmy Olsen from Man of Steel? I don't know, they both look similar. Either way, this guy, great Jimmy Olsen. Look at that. I mean, he looks goofy enough, like just goofy enough to be Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. Alright, imagine winning 14 million times, and the one time you lose, they make a movie about it. Very true. Very true. Why you gotta pick the one time? But I think we see that in the movies, or we see that in the media nowadays too, with all the news and stuff. And it's not just a one-sided comment, it's on both sides, like politically speaking. You see it a lot. Alright. I think these are the Infinity Nipple Twisters. The Infinity Purple Nurbles. Why? Why? The one with Adam Warlock's pretty good. The one with Thanos is pretty good. Red Hulk's pretty good. Kind of questioning the original Hulk with this. Looks a little confused. Alright. Here we go. We got the Crow. The reason I'm putting the Crow in this is because the Crow was originally a comic book and they made a movie from it. So just so you know, like the more you know. All right, it can drizzle all the tizzle. that's Snoop Dogg's version. Oh my gosh. All right, me ever since I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. I love you guys so much. Madonna, Like a Prayer, and NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye. I will say the placements of those songs worked perfectly. They were perfect. All right, got Rogue sleeping up. She's waking up. Can't touch this. Dun 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 dun. Can't touch this. Good job, Gambit. You're a jerk. You woke her up with that song to tease her. But that's him professing his love, 80s style. Alright, Lois Lane or Wonder Woman? Jean Grey. Good job, Calverine. That's what we're calling him now. I still don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. The facial hair just didn't do it for me. I don't know. But guys, that's all I got this week. So, remember our talking point. If any of these amused you at all, let me know in the comments. Who wore it better? Nose itched. Who wore it better? And I'm not just going by Iron Man or Wolverine. I'm going by any of the MCU characters. Which one do you feel was closest to the comic book, or to the original? I'm going with Deadpool, because they were really close, and now he's part of the MCU, so it counts. But let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the TN2M Shows channel. We have stuff going on all the time, and we really appreciate each and every one of you guys' support. But I think that's going to do it for me now. I hope everyone is blessed. I hope everyone is happy. I hope everyone is safe. And I hope everyone is smart. But if you're not smart, don't get caught. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.